Hi there, my name's Lizette, but everybody calls me Liz. I'm 24 years old and was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. It's actually technically Wilmington, California, but it's in the Los Angeles County. It's nearby San Pedro and Carson and Long Beach, which are more well-known cities in the Los Angeles County. A little bit about me is that I live in an apartment with my boyfriend and two cats. You can see my cats on the upper right side. I live for coffee. I love coffee. Cat snuggles, of course, sunsets at the beach, and a night out with friends. Through my job, I was able to enroll in ASU online without having to pay for tuition, which I'm really grateful for. I am to develop excellent communication skills I can utilize in my career and throughout the rest of my day-to-day life. After taking the personality test, my personality type is adventurer. Adventurers are flexible and charming, always ready to explore and experience something new. For energy, I scored 59% introverted and 41% extroverted. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments. For mind, I scored 48% intuitive and 52% observant. Observant individuals are pragmatic and down to earth. They tend to have a strong focus on what is happening or very likely to happen. In nature, I scored 47% thinking and 53% feeling. Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. In tactics, I scored 52% judging and 58% prospecting. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible nonconformists who value novelty above stability. In identity, I scored 44% assertive and 56% turbulent. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Overall, I do agree with the assessment results. I'm more introverted than extroverted for sure. I can be social when I have to be. For example, at work, I communicate a lot with patients and interact with doctors, and I can also make people feel very comfortable very quickly. An example of that can be patients usually coming in at a dental office are really nervous. So to combat their nerves, I initiate small talk and they actually end up opening up to me quite a bit. I value deeper, more meaningful connections with friends, um, romantic relationships, or family. I am more observant, I'm more down to earth and more realistic, practical, and very intuitive. I can quickly pick up on situations and moods and figure out the outcome before it happens. I'm not surprised that I scored 53% in feeling. I do value emotional expression and I'm compassionate. I often find myself putting others' needs before my own. I'm easy to work with and be friends with. I'm really cooperative and like everyone to be happy and get along and be peaceful. I'm very good at adapting and finding solutions to problems at work and in my social life. I'm good at keeping calm and finding alternative solutions. I can be insecure and unsure of myself, constantly feeling that I'm not good enough or deserving of good things. Adventurer personality positively influences the reflective thinking model. Being that I scored higher as an introvert, Dewey's model is primarily individual decision making. There are 5 steps to the reflective thinking model. Being more observant, the first step, defining and limiting the problem, would allow me to focus and narrow down what the problem is. According to the personality test, being more observant than intuitive, I am pragmatic. which means I'm practical and need to find reasons and effects. This would also influence step 2, establishing criteria for evaluating a solution. This is not finding an actual solution, but what you want the outcome to be. Step 3 of the reflective thinking model is the one I feel strongly about. I scored 58% in prospecting, so I am very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities, which is what step 3 is all about, suggesting and considering alternative solutions. The fourth step is to consider the advantages and disadvantages of the mentioned solutions. Again, the combination of pragmatism and prospecting will help me find disadvantages and advantages in the proposed solutions. One potential issue is that I scored 56% turbulent self-consciousness, which makes me doubt my solution's effectiveness. This last step is to implement the best solution. Social influences are a potential barrier to effective decision making with a colleague with different personality characteristics. If I were deciding with someone extroverted, they would be more likely to take the lead and voice their opinions. Being more introverted, I may be afraid to push my ideas due to self consciousness, leading to the wrong decision being made. Thank you so much for everybody's time. I really enjoyed learning about my personality, dissecting it when making decisions.